Google slaps. And I'm just using the phrase slap in general. To Google, it is constantly changing the way that they're ranking websites. Google's in the business of, their whole company is selling ads. Makes up 80 to 90+% of their revenue. If AdWords went out of business, they would be out of business. All the other companies that they have doesn't come close to Google AdWords. If people stop using Google because they're going there and they're seeing the results are crappy and they want to go to Bing or Yahoo, they're going to start going downward. So Google has to constantly make sure that the people that are showing up on the first page of Google, because that's all that matters now. And remember back when maybe 2 or 3 years ago when you would actually go to page 2, no one goes to page 2 in Google anymore. It's page 1. 95% of people do not go past page 1 on Google. 95%. And of those 95%, 60 to 70% don't even look past the first 3, without going on my SEO tangent. But when I'm looking at what could really kill a business, if you don't have my favorite phrase, multiple streams of targeted traffic, and you've got all your eggs in the Google basket, whether it's AdWords, whether it's you're ranking #1 in Google for, let's just say, I don't know, pest control, Buffalo pest control. I just was spraying my house yesterday for ants. Never had ants ever, so now there's an ant infestation. And I Googled Buffalo pest control and looking at them and who's there. And if you were saying that almost all of my business is coming from being #1 in Google for Buffalo pest control, what happens when Google catches up to you and realizes that you haven't updated your website in 4 years, you don't have video, you're not on social networks, you don't have a Google local listing, and all of a sudden you're de-indexed and your business just dries up overnight? I say 2 things. If you're diversified, then you're fine. If you've got direct mail and you've got some salespeople and you've got some social media and you've got some extra things that are bringing in and bringing in this whole basket of, let's just say this is your website or your business essentially, and you've got this going in and that, you've got all these different things that are pointing to you, driving leads, so these are all, the purple are all leads, then you're okay. Now you're going to take a hit, but you're not going to be out of business. There's a lot of companies, mainly e-commerce, that 80% of their business is coming from Google Organic.